And we'll see which side of Pennsylvania is better in this one. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Philadelphia Eagles. All that and more coming up next.
Philadelphia is known for having some very vocal fans, and nearly 70,000 of them are letting their voices be heard already. Welcome inside Lincoln Financial Field. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time. They've definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
For Darrell Patterson, now to return. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding, receiving team.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. First down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. On play action now, Wilson. Trying for the deep ball. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing on third, Wilson. That's caught for the first. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty. So the drive continues after that pass interference call. We've got first and 10. Running it after the penalty. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Motioning one of the tight ends. This is Harris on second down. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for first and 10.
Great opening drive continues. First and 10 at the 33. Blitz coming, Russ. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game.
You know, I can still hear the call all the way up in the booth. Okie! That's what that whole defense screams after an interception, and you see everybody getting involved. That nearly went for a house call. Just an incredible effort by that offense to run it down, but even with that, they will take that Okie any day. What a huge pick in return for that defense.
So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by a QB coming into his 5th NFL season out of Oklahoma. It's Jalen Hurts.
Kate, it's not often that we talk about quarterbacks having a nose for the end zone in football. It's usually reserved for the running backs, but Jalen Hurts has changed that conversation. He has so much power, so much strength. You get him into the short yardage situations or around the goal line, he finds a way to get in, but it's not just there. He's got a deep ball that's the envy of many. He's elevated his teammates around him, and he's got a skill set that I know a lot of quarterbacks would sure love to have. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. They made it to single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Following that incompletion, we've got an injured player on the field in need of a look from the trainers. So on 4th down, on comes the Eagles kicker Jake Elliott for the try. This 32 yards out on the right hash. The kick by Hopkins is good. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Cordero Patterson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their 2nd drive of the game. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
He's got to gain a 6 there. Josh Sweat making the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing is Wilson. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Like his dad before him, Jeremiah Trotter Jr. on the tackle. The rookie from Clemson in on that stop. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Steelers' first down. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throwing deep for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
QBs, well, they're a lot like the great shooters in the NBA. Hey, listen, sometimes you're going to miss. You just got to shake it off and keep shooting away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing again is Russ. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
3rd and long for him here. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Eagles about set to get going for their 2nd drive. They've got an early 3-0 lead as they take over here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They'll go from the gun with Barkley. And they bring him down after he ran through him up to the 43. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. From the 43. Completed here to Uzama. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Option play, they give it to Barkley. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the pistol, Hurts. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Now on 4th down, on comes Braden Mann to boot this away for the Birds. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Wilson now from the gun. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And he won't get it there. Defender finds a throw and breaks it up.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles return the interception close to the red zone. He's stopped inside the 25.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've got him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. Treasure you have as an offense. In this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
On 1st down, Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Hurts. Oh, he got free. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Hurts now on 3rd and goal. He's on the move.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Steelers and Najee Harris making their return to the field. And they'll take over facing a 6-0 deficit. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. A carry by Harris here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Fryermuth there to bring it in. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. He picks up 15 on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Sidney Brown in on that stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Running behind center with Harris. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7. From the gun, it's Wilson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Philadelphia getting ready to go on offense. They're looking at the entire field in front of them. A long drive ahead, Brock, as they start out very close to their own goal line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's not going to escape. They could not get the push they needed. That's going to be a safety. And it wasn't a touchdown or a field goal, Brock, but hey, points are points. And their first points of the game come on that there safety.
You'll take them any way you can get them in this league, Kate, right? And if the defense has got to score and they've got to continue to score, that is just fine. Because that is a breath of fresh air on that sideline and hopefully a bit of a kickstarter for their offense as well.
Excellent field position for him here after the kickoff lands short. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running left is Harris. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Milton Williams making the stop. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Russ now from the gun. Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 27 on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now an inside handoff to Harris. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Going to the ground again on first. And they take him down, but he's able to get this inside the red zone. First down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
From the 18 on 2nd down. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find Mike Williams on that throw. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Russ setting to throw. And got his man. That's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 2nd quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers push their lead to 3. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles were ready to set up shop on offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Don't get this one to Brown. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 33-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Hurts throwing again. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range. He's delivering.
He fields it from the 8. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Wilson with it on first. That throw finds Pickens. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. They give to Harris from the gun. Oh, he loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. 2 yards on the pickup. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Second and 10 now. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. They'll try to run it with Harris. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains. It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. And it's the Steelers. With it, 1st and 10. Markers reset, ball at the 37. First down throw from Wilson. He fires one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
Well, I think the defense coaches in coverage. Breathing a sigh of relief. There was space right there.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Oh, this one is really close, Brock. Did he establish possession and then get both feet down?
Yeah, maintaining possession while being a ballerina, not always easy. A lot to look at here, but I know he thinks he's got a touchdown.
Well, good thing they reviewed it, because after further examination, the call on the field has changed. Boswell to add the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. He's brought down to end that return as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Philadelphia's offense back out for another drive. That score made it a touchdown ball game, 16-9. They can tie it up on this possession. They send him left out of the slot. First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Steelers calling their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. From the 37. Flushed out of the... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Hey, I get it, Kate. Third down, you're doing all you can to try to stay on the field. But unfortunately, poor ball security loosens his hold on it, and the defense knocks it free. Instead of facing fourth down, even better, that defense is off the field completely.
The Steelers' offense headed out. And the turnover puts them right back out there. Just a few plays since they scored that touchdown.
Well, they didn't get much time to rest, but guess what, Kate? That defense didn't get much time to rest either. Now you can go.
Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Steelers will take over deep on their own side. First down, here's Russ. The screen pass falls incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
To throw again on 2nd and 10, Wilson. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Shotgun snap for Wilson. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And he's there to send that one away incomplete. Wanted to get that one to Mike Williams. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Wilson to throw again. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Throwing on 3rd, Wilson. Rolling into enemy territory. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This one's knocked away, so that's incomplete, and now we've got a flag down. This may be against the offense as well. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. He's back to throw. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he reaches the 30 before going out of bounds. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Dicker connects there. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. That brings us to the break. The Steelers taking a lead into the visiting locker room. Now down the coast we go to Orlando, Florida, in our studio there. Jonathan Coachman waiting by with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our 3rd quarter. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
At the 28-yard line.
From the 28. Has a man. It's Brown. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. He puts some juice on a deep throw, and there's a man there. It's intercepted. Minka Fitzpatrick has got it.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
They've got 1st down from the 31. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. They give now to Najee. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Russ now from the gun. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Steelers set to punt it. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Eagles will take possession. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start this series with an option left. And he doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Barkley trying this up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Now 3rd and 5.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49.
Hurts now from the gun. Completed here to Uzama. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make 1st down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Motion man left is Brown. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
3rd and long for him here. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
That's grabbed at the 10. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. They're out and set. 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Harris. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
That one ends up a gain of 6. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Warren here from the gun. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. A give left side. Here's Harris. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Milton Williams making the stop. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
So now they're going to throw with Wilson. Nice work by the back here, playing safety valve complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Going right side, Harris with it. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That's Nolan Smith there for the stop. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he's able to get this down to the 13. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Harris gets it on the counter. And he's got a nice gain down inside the 10-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Wilson. Has it in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So they'll be set up with a 1st and goal when we come back. It's the Steelers with the ball. They're leading, but not by a lot. From inside the 1, here's 1st and goal. No run with Harris. Is across the line for the Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers take a 3-possession lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. On 1st down, Hurts. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So it's 2nd down coming up. From the pistol, Hurts. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. Steelers have it, headed the other way. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot, right? He's got great, what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The Steelers returning their offense and this running back to the field. 1st and 10 give to Harris. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Staying on the ground with Harris. And in a rarity today, he stopped at the line of scrimmage. It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. A 3rd down run with Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
3rd and inches, and you hate to see that run go backwards. I just take myself back to a huddle, and you know you're imploring your guys, listen, just give us a little bit of a push and we will move the sticks. Instead, well, the defense is energized with that stop. Yet another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And their defense held up after that fumble. Only gave up 3, so time for this offense to make it up to them. Get some points of their own. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. What a hit, and the ball's loose. Steelers have it, headed the other way. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Steelers put up even more points in a win. Boswell to add the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Steelers continue piling onto this lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Back out runs their offense. And as we're being reminded of watching this package, there have been quite a few mad scrambles for the football in this one. It has been put on the deck a lot, and unfortunately, they haven't always been there to make the recovery.
Yeah, I think this is twofold, Kate. I think, number one, this is a defense who has studied its opponent and their tendencies well, knowing there were opportunities to rip the ball out of their hands. And then offensively, this has been a mess. And this is one of those games where it's just error after error after error, and you know they typically come back to bite you.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
From the 39. This ball's caught by Uzama. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. 1st down, ball at the 36. Hurts throwing again. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
2nd and 1. He's on the move. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Hurts looking to throw. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. On 4th down, Hurts. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Carried by Harris here to start the drive. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is Harris on 2nd down. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's brought down after a modest gain up to the 46. Harris once more. And they'll get him down after he gets... Looks like this one's on the offense. But partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running behind center with Harris. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Calling about 5 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 13.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Wilson now from the gun. Hits his tight end on the corner route. And they take him down right along the 30. What a play on 3rd and 13. And this drive will indeed continue. Najee takes this one. And he's got 4 on the run. And that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, they go with Harris. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. They pick up 1 on the run. Need more, though. That takes him to 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Wilson. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
They'll run for this. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Steelers are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.